doing the free tarot questions for subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. You can click the thumbs up button. You can put a heart in the chat, and you can share the stream. You can get your friends to subscribe. I'm gonna chill out and wait for you guys to get notified and pop up in the chat. And the first person to put a question in the chat will get their question read. And oh, hi P. I was just thinking about you, wondering where you were. How you doing? Chilling. It's sunny outside where I'm at. Couldn't be happier to be here. And we have the library for 2 whole hours. They had a poetry group in here before that. So honored to have the room after a poetry group, which is cool. How you been? Where you at? What's been going on? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember. You were in school, right? You have school going on. I remember you asking me about a crush. Did you approach your crush yet? I'm gonna put you on the spot. That's none of my business. You've been busy with studying. That's what I was just saying. You're in school. Okay, I forgive you for being busy. Oh my God, I haven't seen him yet. What? That's you haven't been manifesting him because you've been busy on other things. That's okay. If it's meant to be, it will be. No need to force things. We are in the middle of today is the lunar eclipse in Virgo, and we are going to be going into some tumultuous astrology. You're in different courses. Okay. Well, you never know. Seize the day. Yeah, so we're going to have Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. Venus and Mercury retrograde coming up here at the end of the month, and today is the lunar eclipse in Virgo. So we have a lot going on astrologically. If you've been feeling funky or tired or communication's been weird, that's because astrology is weird. But I'm glad to see you here in the chat. Thanks for coming out. Hello, Lorena. Hello. Hey, everyone. If you're in the chat, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up there at the top of your screen if you're on a phone, like the chat. And the first person to drop their question in the chat gets their question answered. We're doing this live here. That's what we're doing. Hey, Brandon. Brandon had the first question in the chat, so we're going to start there. What does Spirit want me to know right now? Okay, I get nervous when people ask these questions because they tend to be a little abstract. So bear with me here. I'm going to try and make it fit. These cards have been well shuffled, and we're using the Tarot of the Divine. As per usual, I'm normally using this deck. Where am I from? I'm from all over. I'm in California right now. So Brandon wants to know what the Spirit has for Brandon General. Pull 3 cards. Oh, okay. We already have a card popping out. 8 of Wands. That's positive. You could be getting communication here. Thanks, Christian. All right, so what's going on with the 8 of Wands? There could either be a Sagittarius coming into your life, or you could get communication about something. You might hear from someone who you've been waiting to hear from. Now listen, we are about to enter a Mercury retrograde, so a lot of us could be hearing from people we haven't heard from in a long time. So if you don't hear from someone, if you don't get communication from someone that you haven't in a long time, I think things are going to be speeding up for you, okay? The Hermit, if you've been in hermit mode, if you've been isolating a lot, I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough here. Okay, yeah, you could hear from your Saggy ex, but if it isn't that you're going to hear from your ex, okay, then things You're gonna have, I don't know, I feel like things are gonna be moving at a different pace for you. This is really positive though, okay? Because and we have the Hermit here, so if you've been isolating or if you haven't been talking to a lot of people, things are gonna move, things are gonna progress. Okay, you could have the Ace of Swords. These two are cards of communication, or you could have a breakthrough, like a realization. Why is the Eight of Wands here? It could be with work as well. If you've been waiting to hear about a job or a promotion or money or something like that, just something that's been stagnant in your life, I feel like you're going to come clear on that, or things are moving faster, more opportunities coming in for you. So yeah, like I said, if it isn't that you're hearing from a particular person, because it could be that, it's just that you're getting clear on something, you're getting a sense of direction here. You could even have a breakthrough. Respect. We're answering Brandon's question. This is the questions live. Okay, yeah, Brandon, it actually looks really good for you. It's going to be a time of quick moving energy, clarity, communication, yeah, and a breakthrough. Could even potentially be with work, if not from the ex. You let me know if that ex reaches out, because it could potentially be that. But of course, we don't have a specific subject, so this is like a broad kind of reading here. It looks good, Brandon. You got lucky here. You never know what's going to come out when you do the general, and I always have to try and mold it. Okay, but yay, it looks good. It looks really positive, and I hope that all works out for you. Does anybody else have any questions for the tarot? I see a bunch of people in the chat. Prob has one. Prob says, has Sahib moved to a different place? All right, let's see what the tarot says. So I'm going to get a good shuffle in. Be patient with me. Thank you guys all for coming out. I appreciate all of your energy. There was a card that was trying to come out, the Four of Wands. I feel like I think this person might have moved because they were having money troubles. So it kind of looks like they were having money troubles. King of Pentacles. Did this person move to a different place? Did Sahib move to a different place? Yes or no? Let's see. I think yes. I think they did. It could be that they were having money troubles and they got a job offer. Something to do with money here. I don't know, but it looks like they moved. So you let me know if that happened, but it definitely looks like there was a change in their money as well. It could have been struggling before, and maybe either they got more money and that's why they moved. They got another job, and they moved for a job, or they couldn't afford where they were. But it does look like, yeah, it looks like they moved. A few different things going on here with that person. So yeah, it looks like it's a yes. You let me know if that happened for Sahib, if they moved, if you hear from them. You tell me, you get back to me, you report back to me. If it hasn't happened yet, it probably will. Okay, so that was for Prob. Thank you so much for your question. And who else out there has a question for the tarot? Otherwise, I'll just pull a collective. I see a few of you in the chat. We don't talk and we have not been in contact, been ages. Oh, okay. I see. You let me know if you hear from them. That could be why you haven't heard from them, because they moved. You're welcome. Yeah. No problemo, Beach. And we have a whole hour and we're only 9 minutes in, so hopefully enough of you guys will come out. We have the room for 2 whole hours, and if I need to, I'll do a collective reading. As per usual, we only do 1 question per person to make it fair. Second question's $5. So if anybody in the chat has a question, now's the time to pop your question in the chat. People are still being notified. I see all these people. I don't know if you guys are still in the chat, but Lorena, Crude, Respect, Christian, and Naina. There you go. Naina, Nick. I can do one question. What is your question, my dear? Put your question in the chat and we will see what the tarot has to say about it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What is going on, my dear? Things are temporary. Yes, P, we are using the Tarot of the Divine as per usual. That's the deck that I've been using most lately. So, yes. I'm sorry to hear that you're in crisis, dear. What is your question? Nice, these cards look different. Yes. Oh, you were cheated by someone. I'm sorry to hear that. Gotta be careful out there. Gotta be careful with who you trust, right? Hopefully you can get it all back. Hi, Reaction King. You're just here for the... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Hi, Reaction King. Yes, we are all very sorry about Nina. Hopefully your luck will turn around. You're looking for a new start. You're looking for a new startup. Okay. And what do you want to ask the tarot? You want to ask if things are going to get better? You're just happy to be here every time. Thanks, dude. I appreciate your support and your likes, and you can share the stream, get your friends to come out. You know, the fun thing is that if you guys get your friends to subscribe and come into the chat, then you can all hang out together and watch me together and have popcorn and watch and ask questions of the tarot. Talk to each other in the chat. I'm not sure I think only one person is taking me up on that and gotten their friend to subscribe. But if you share the stream, there's this little arrow and it allows you to share it to Facebook or whatever. Your friends are toxic. What? Why are you friends with them? Nina? What? How can we phrase a question for you? You want to see what's coming for you? Why are you friends with them if they're toxic? Oh boy. Oh boy. There's a lot to unpack there. That's a lot. That's a lot. Maybe they're not as bad as you say. We're just waiting for a question to pop into the chat. Waiting for a question to pop into the chat. Feel free to talk amongst yourself. I had my my meditation today, my meditation class, and now we're just chilling, hanging out with y'all. And this might be my last live for a few days. I probably won't be back on here until late next week. So this will be your last chance. Will I get a new home? My husband is looking for a good job. Can he get a better job? Hey guys. Okay, for LLR, so not LLR, we're going to answer your question after we answer Nina. You want to know if your husband will get a better job. Okay, let's see if your husband will get a better job. Yes or no? Wow. I have to redo that because there's too many cards coming out. Will he get a better job? All right, well, Nika's. So this is neither a yes nor a no, but let's see here. Reaction, because my question is about my love interest. Okay. Why the Five of Pentacles? So I hate to say this, but I'm picking up on a no energy for you. It just looks like there is still this energy of lack around you. I feel like not right now. I feel like there is potential in April for him to get something better, but right now there's nothing coming in. It just looks like whoever hurt you is still out there, and that energy is, you have to clear your energy because that energy is still following you, Nina. So No, not right now. He's not going to get anything better. You could still be struggling. Although April, potentially in April, there could be a job offer or something like that. But I feel like it might be less pay. So just be mindful, look out for that. Nothing's coming in right now. You're going to potentially still struggle maybe until April. There could be something comes in, although it might be less money. So sorry about that, dear. Okay, so I'm going to answer LLR's question first, and then I'll answer your question, Reaction King. I hope that helps, Nina. Try and keep your hopes up and your manifestations up, because that energy of suffering and that energy of lack could be pushing opportunities away for you. So, but potentially in April. Okay, so you're welcome. For LLR, are you still in the chat? You want to know if you're going to get a new home this year? LLR 981. I know everything will be fine. Chill. in due time, it will. Yes. Although don't minimize what someone's going through. So yes. All right. LLR, are you still in the chat? Otherwise, I'll answer Reaction King's question. We will just do Reaction King's question because I haven't heard from LLR. All right, Reaction King, you want to know if this Azara is interested in me or just stringing you along. I feel she is, but stuck somewhere. Okay, LLR. All right. LLR 891 wants to know if they will get a new home this year. Ooh. Okay, why the 5 of Wands? The Moon. I feel like you're going to learn that there's a lot of competition. So I'm getting a no. Of course, things can change. I feel like it's probably not going to happen this year because the market's really competitive. And I feel like you could learn, with the Moon in reverse, you could learn a few things that could be very stressful. I don't know. So probably not this year. Of course, come back next week. The energies can always change. But as we stand now, I'm getting a no. I hope that helps. You're welcome, Nika. You'll be all right. In time. Yes, say nice things. Thank you. Okay, I hope that helps. LLR981. Right now might not be a very good time in the housing market. It could be very competitive. 5 of Wands. You're welcome. All right. So, all right, Reaction King, is this person still interested in you? I think that I'll answer that question. I know we talked about this before, and it wasn't the best of news. It was more of this person stringing you along. So let's see if we get that same energy this time for Reaction King. What's the name of your lady, love? Azhar? All right, I'm going to get a good shuffle on. We'll see what the tarot says. Thank you guys for coming out and liking the video. You can share the stream to any platform. You can share it to Instagram. You can share it to Facebook. You can get your people to subscribe. My husband wasn't in a good job. It was lost by a scam opportunity. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, unfortunately, the tarot is still picking up on that energy. But it could all turn around in April. I'm really sorry to hear about that. Okay, all right. My real name is Pratik. Okay, Pratik, thanks for that. Let's see if your lady love, is she really interested in Pratik? So we got one card coming out. This is a yes. Yeah, so I definitely feel though that she does care about you, although I think that she's holding back how she feels. Yeah, I think that work is getting in the way right now. You guys are long. Are you guys long distance? Pratik. I don't know if I'm gonna remember your name. I think this person is trying to hold back, trying to resist giving into this because there's distance between the two of you. Are you guys long distance? Yeah, so that's the reason that's holding things up here. I think that she's in her head about it, and that's why she's not. That's why you're getting that energy of it feels like a stalemate, because there's a lot of distance here. So, and so because that would be, I would have to pull a lot more cards. Now it's very difficult to have a visa nominated job. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, so this person, yeah, they definitely are interested in you. They're holding back because of the distance, though. And I feel like they have a lot of negative thoughts about the long distance. It gives this person anxiety, and they aren't showing you as much of their feelings as they could, and also potentially feeling as though they would like to bridge the gap between the two of you. So it's not a bad reading. It doesn't say anything about that. The Strength and the Six of Swords. Wishing that you could be closer. I feel like this person isn't showing you who they really are either. I think they're holding some things back because of that, because they know that maybe it's not worthwhile. I hope that helps. Yes, it's not pulling the Seven of Pentacles. Definitely better than before. For sure, you never know. You never know. And at the end of the day, it's up to you what you do in your relationships anyways, not up to the tarot. It's always up to you. Okay, does anybody else have any questions for the chat? It's like, I feel like I've answered everyone's question. So now if somebody has a burning question, a burning desire to ask the tarot question, now is the time to ask a question, or I do the collective read. You can't let go. Okay. Well, that's going to be up to you what you do. It's going to be up to you what you do. Long distance is hard. Oh, who knows? We will not go there. We will not go there. So I feel like everybody who was in the chat before has left. We had we had Respect, Christian, and Lorraine, and Crew Clips. And so if any of you guys are in the chat still and have a question, please let me know. We're just going to hang out until a question pops into the chat. So yeah, I don't say that left, that's negative. Oh, well, they might have left the chat. It's okay. People come and go. But yeah, so if you guys have friends who like tarot, make sure you get them to subscribe, because we are almost at 1,000 subscribers, and 1,000 subscribers is the lucky number for YouTube. I think we're at like 989 or something. Like we're sticking around 1,000, so we need to get it up there to 1,000. So if you have any friends, let them subscribe. Hi, Disha. Yes, we've been waiting for a question to come in the chat. Please go ahead and ask your question. Yeah, and I'm going to try and remember Reaction King's name. Partik. I'm going to try and remember that. I'm going to try and remember that name. And yes, Disha, go ahead and make sure that you've subscribed to the channel. As long as you've gone to the channel and hit that subscribe button, you're more than welcome to put your question in the chat. We're trying to build a community here, get it up to 1,000. Hit the thumbs up, hit the heart, share the stream, all that jazz. Hi, Nika. Because of the trauma, my husband is heavy health issues too. Can you read for him? So one question per chat, Nina, unless he pops in the chat and asks for himself. Daisha says, can you let me know what are my BF thoughts for marriage with me? We are in contact. Thanks for your subscribe, dear. But Nina, I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't really like reading health questions. Definitely should go to the doctor for that one. Okay, so Disha wants to know what Harshel's thoughts for marriage are. Have you talked to him about it? Him or her? Have you talked to Harshel about marriage? Let's see. I'll pull a few cards for you. Fingers crossed. So we have the Magician here, which is very positive. Queen of Cups. Oh, I think this person, I feel like they do want to marry you. It's definitely a positive. It's crossed their mind. So, why the Tower? I think this person's scared. Nine of Pentacles. So yes, this person has thought about marrying you. I'm getting a mixed energy here, because on one hand they love you and they do want to marry you. On the other hand, they're worried about their money or losing their independence. So I'm getting some mixed signals with this person. So it's not necessarily a no. It's just that this person's scared. They have cold feet. So they do want to marry you, but they're afraid of losing their independence or losing their money or something along those lines. I hope that makes sense here. So yes, India, we have a case problem. Okay, so if you don't get married, it's because of those reasons that I just mentioned. But they have feelings for you. They thought about marriage. I think that they want to make it happen, but they have some fears or cold feet. Disha, BF sounds like my love interest. Yeah, there's some things going on here that could prevent them from doing it. So I mean, we would have to do a paid reading for me to go further into it. But so yeah. It may or may not happen. It's kind of all up in the air right now, depending on if they could resolve these issues here, and potentially a housing problem or finances or housing that could be getting in the way, or some fears here. Hello, I just got here. What's happening? Hey, we're just doing the free live, free tarot question live as per usual. I hope that helps, Disha. What is case problems? What does that mean? I'm not sure I know what that word. Yeah. I don't know what that is. But cause see someone here who is like out there in the field, happy, doing well, but then it's like, oh, I could lose everything I have, something like that. Like they're afraid of something with the Tower, like the Tower striking. So these are their hidden fears, but this is their subconscious fears in the forefront of their mind. They absolutely want to make it work with you. So, but just because you don't get married doesn't mean that you can't have a happy, healthy relationship. I know we all want marriage, and I kind of am afraid of it myself. It scares me. Adriana, you can ask a free question about your life. Yes, this is what we're doing today. So I hope that helps, Disha. I don't know what a cast is. What a CASTE? Is that a house? What is that? You got no question? I would just like to ask the cards about the unknown. The unknown! Okay, so we're going to move on. We'll do Adriana's question. I hope really that helps, Disha. I feel like it almost always tells you what you already know. Hi, Layla. I really like the name Layla. Is that your real name? There's a song called Layla, right? I know there's a song called Lola. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's Layla got me on my knees, Layla. Who's that again? Who sings that? Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton, Layla. Now I have that song stuck in my head. Okay, we are gonna do Layla. Yes, there are many songs that with this name. I just know the one Eric Clapton song. What other songs are there with the name Layla? I want to change my name to Layla. You guys don't know that, but I like names. Sometimes you change. My YouTube channel used to be, I used to have a different name. My YouTube channel was called She Castle Tarot. A long time ago, Layla says Oasis? Oasis has a song called Layla? Wow. I've got to Google that after this live. Okay. Adriana says, pick a card should be okay. We got a lot of cards that are wanting to come out, and I want to make sure I get a good shuffle. I know that you're out there nurturing yourself and healing, so that could be what comes out, because I already know that. Okay, so let's see for Adriana. Oh, whoa. Okay, it already is like, here you go. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. I feel like you could be taking some time to think about things that made you feel sad here. Oh. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you could be coming out of a place of stagnancy here. Like the Judgment, you're judging. It's almost like this is kind of retrograde energy. Like you're looking back on your life, things that could have made you sad or disappointed, and you're this is kind of like reassessing those, thinking about things that happened in the past. I think that there is something that you're ignoring here, though, with the Eight of Pentacles. Here, I don't know if this makes any sense to you, but it's almost like you're looking at things and you're reassessing things, but you're not necessarily fixing them. You're just kind of like, that happened, and like things in the past. Why is the, oh, yeah. Six of Wands. But I feel like you're having some kind of recognition in one area or another. So it's almost like things are going well, things are going okay. I don't really have to do anything about it, but, you know, it's like lingering thoughts of disappointment or something like that. So I don't know. It could be like dreams or situations that were disappointing to you that you're just kind of reassessing here. Does that make any sense for you? But overall, it's not like good or bad. It's just kind of more like thought oriented. But I do feel like with the Six of Wands, there is some kind of victory here for you, maybe in your finances or something like that. Does that make sense, my dear? You guys still there? You guys are so quiet in the chat. I feel like it was like bloop, 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 bloop. And now it's like, oh, I don't know. Are y'all still there? Hello. Oh, it's just 3333 on the chat, on the clock in the chat. Does that make sense, Adriana? Are you still there? You guys are awfully quiet all of a sudden. But yeah, I don't know. It just kind of looks like, yeah, because the Five of Cups is like depression, disappointment, and the Judgment is like a call from the universe or reassessing things that went wrong. And like seeing where you could do work on yourself, almost like. I hope that makes sense. Miss Layla, did you have a question? We'll move on to Layla's question. Is there anyone else out there? You guys got quiet all of a sudden. I'm gonna listen to that Oasis song now. I only know Wonderwall by Oasis. You guys there? I have to adjust my chat filters. Ah, there it is. You're like, hello, please answer. Sorry, guys, I couldn't see you. With judgment, I am fixing things. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had to change my chat filters. Okay. Hi, Priscilla. Your name is Layla, too. Hi, Chanley. Yes, you can be added. Adam and no contact. Yo. I don't know what happened. Yeah, sorry, guys. Hi. Okay, so now, yeah, I had the chat filter on all, and then I had to switch it. I asked about my lover. She's secretly cheating on me. Oh, dear. Okay, so we're going to go in order. But, yeah, I'm going to go in order. We'll do Layla next. Yeah, Adriana, it does look like you're trying to fix things here, but it also looks like you're procrastinating, okay? Because it's like, there are certain things that need to be fixed, but there's a certain level of procrastination here. You could be getting attention or recognition in regards to something as well. So, all right, moving on. I sometimes see the judgment as a phone call. So there could be an incoming phone call from someone, from maybe a Leo. If that happens, let me know. Chanley says, I'll wait patiently. Thank you, dear. Okay, Layla, I'm sorry to hear about this. So, healing is taking most of my time right now. Yeah, so that's probably what's going on there with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Because it looked to me like there was lack of motivation, and that could be because you're healing, like you said. All right. So, Layla, with your question, I would say I really don't like answering those questions. We'll see what the tarot says. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask if you can trust this person, because I feel like you for some reason you feel like you can't trust this person. So definitely the first thing you want to do is talk to your partner and tell them, I'm having some issues trusting you, or I don't know, it doesn't have to be exactly like that, but definitely want to broach the conversation. There's obviously something they did there's either something they did to make you feel like you can't trust them, or potentially that you have some trust issues. It could be a little bit of both. Okay, so let's see. We'll ask the tarot. Asking can easily be lied. Yes, that's true. Definitely have to talk about it in some way, shape, or form, though. Okay, let's see what the tarot says for Layla. Layla wants to know if they can trust their partner. So, Two of Cups. There's definitely a mutual feeling here for you. And of course, the tarot doesn't always pick everything up, but I think the first issue is that there's trust problems that you guys need to work on somehow. It's not saying anything about cheating so far. I think that this person is very independent. Two of Swords in reverse. So I think the problem is that this person is very confused about something. It's not necessarily saying that they're cheating. It's just saying that they're confused about something. They're undecided about something. Although there's mutual feelings with the Two of Cups there, I think this person isn't sure potentially if they want to be single or not. Potentially, yeah, they're having some doubts, in other words. So, but it isn't necessarily, I'm not picking up on another person. I mean, it's 100% it's possible. But yeah, I feel like this person is very independent, and they're very confused because they're used to being independent. They're used to being on their own. So that's definitely what I'm picking up on. But you definitely want to talk to them and let them know that you're there for them, and that they can confide in you, and that, you have some concerns, like, that, because if there is any kind of red flags at all, you always want to address them, because it can get worse later. It can turn into resentment. So make sure you talk to your partner, because I think they're feeling confused right now. Do you fear lies? How much trust do you have for yourself? Go with what you believe. Yes, Adriana, that's good advice. Yeah, because you definitely have to go with your gut on these things. I would never trust a tarot reading. But sometimes your gut lies to you because, sometimes you have trust issues and the gut tells you things because of patterns that you have. So, hi there, Kadir. So, Layla, yes, talk to your partner, be gentle with them. They're confused. And Chanley has a question I saw here. I don't know what went on with my chat. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Chanley says, if Adam will ever have good thoughts on this relationship. Yes, I listened to this song by Billie Eilish where it says, I know I said I'd never think I won't be better alone, so now she feels irritated that she needs me. Oh, yeah, I definitely think that she has some trauma where she's used to relying on herself, and that trauma is causing her to pull away. So you want to let her know that it's safe to rely on you. I always tell people that, go to couples therapy. Everyone should go to couples therapy. If I had a relationship, I'd be in couples therapy too. But yeah, she's confused. All right, so Chanley, are you still in the chat? We're going to answer your question about Adam and his thoughts on your relationship. My account is very awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that, dear. And hello, Lee. You want to delete your Instagram account? Probably nothing. You can always start a new Instagram. I think about deleting my Instagram every day. I don't have a lot of followers. All right, Chanley, are you still in the chat? Adriana, I believe my gut. She needs me. It's just she's scared that she scares me. Yeah, Layla, it sounds like your partner is scared. She's got cold feet because she's used to going it alone. All right, so let's see. Are you teach to the student or teaching? What would I be teaching? I could teach tarot. All right, Chanley wants to know if this person is. So I just want to clear up what your question is. You want to know if they're gonna change their mind about your relationship. Are they thinking about ending the relationship, or what do you mean by will they ever have good thoughts on the relationship? For Chanley. Is this person thinking about ending the relationship? Are they feeling that it's a difficult relationship? I guess we'll just see. They are in negative thoughts. Oh, that's not good. What's making them feel that way? I guess we'll see what the tarot has to say. All right. Sabotaging. Oh, we have another person with cold feet, huh? Hi, Manu. Hey, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And hit the like button, the thumbs up. You can share the stream with your friends and family. Hello, hello. All right. Let's see if Adam will change his mind. If he will change the way he feels. That's what you're wanting to know. Okay, we have one card flying out. Four of Wands. This to me is a yes. Yeah, usually it just means that you need to communicate more. You need to let them know that you're there for them. Four of Wands. This kind of looks like, yes, like things will get better between the two of you. It almost looks like you're going to get engaged, but I don't want to promise that. It looks like yes, though. I mean, we're getting nothing but positive cards here. Yeah, you guys just need to talk even more than you've already been. In fact, talk about the next step in your relationship. You can say, I think maybe it's time to take our relationship to the next step and see what they say about it, because it kind of looks like it's moving that in direction. That's good. I think that all relationships have their ups and their downs. You guys could just be having a tough spot right now, but he viewed me as too perfect. Oh, well, you just gotta continue to do what you're doing. Continue to give him compliments, because it sounds like your partner has an inferiority complex. And it looks like you guys are going to talk about moving in together or getting engaged, something like that. It looks like you're going to have a conversation about going to the next level in your relationship. That's kind of what it looks like. And in fact, yeah, if he's insecure, you got to give him more. You got to give him more compliments. You got to let him know, babe, I would marry you tomorrow. Stuff like that. And you got to be honest with yourself if you can be with someone like that, because you're constantly going to have to be reaffirming him. So, but it looks good. It looks like you guys could actually get engaged or move in together or something like that. So continue doing what you're doing. And it looks like it's going to work out for the best for the two of you guys. Like I've said a few times now, you're probably going to go to the next level in your relationship. It looks good. So I predict that. And if not, I'd be very, very surprised. But, sometimes you do tarot a few days later and it gives you different cards, because people's feelings change like that. So, hi, Phoenix. But yeah, Chanley, it looks pretty good for you. It looks like things are going to turn around. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job. Hey, Angelus. Hey, guys. Okay, so we answered Chanley's question. Thank you so much for your question. Hang in there. Things are going to get better. And I'm looking. This is Saggy energy. And this is a fire sign. We're in March, so Aries. This could happen anywhere between, I want to say, the end of March to December, that things could get better. Phoenix says, new subscribe and like. Thank you. I appreciate you. What am I doing currently? Well, I'm taking questions. Anybody who has a question, who is subscribed, which I know you've subscribed. So we had Kadir had a question, and Lee had a question. Are you guys still in the chat? If not, I'll answer. You're welcome, Chanley. I'll answer Phoenix's question if Kadir and Lee are not still in the chat. Okay, I'll answer Phoenix's question, and if Lee and Kadir want to come back into the chat, I'll answer their questions. Phoenix says, any good news coming in for my love life? I like that. There is a dating coach that I follow, and he has a book called Love Life, and he's really just helping me. But the only thing is that when you start getting into dating coach and learning about yourself and learning about red flags, you pretty much start passing on people a lot quicker. You start realizing that there are less options than you thought. You start spotting all the red flags in your behavior and other people's behaviors, and that makes you're gonna start putting up with a lot less than you normally did. But guess what? That means that you're gonna go through the wrong people a lot faster. But anyways, let's see what for Phoenix, what's coming in the next month or so for Phoenix's love life. Oh, so it looks like you might be meeting more people. I would say if you're not already doing so, go out with your friends, because it looks like you could be out there meeting people. Potentially reuniting with someone that you already know, but if not, meeting new people. Give me more for Phoenix. Why the 3 of Cups? I just see you going out to events, maybe going on more dates. Yeah, I think you're coming out of a stagnancy here. So it looks pretty good for you. So in other words, if you get invited to anything, make sure that you're going. And if you see someone that you like, ask them out, okay? Because you could have been in a stuck period. Now, potentially you're reuniting with somebody that you already know, but I feel like you're going to be going out more, meeting new people, maybe going on dates. If you get invited, go. If you like someone, ask them out. But it looks good for you. Yeah. No, if there's no chance for you to reunite with someone, then you're going to be getting out there. Partying, maybe even meeting someone through friends. This looks good. I like this energy. Yay. Are you still there? Sometimes the chat is weird, so I gotta make sure. Okay, cool. All messages, top messages. So it looks good for you, Phoenix. Yay. Potentially, I don't know if you're on the apps or what, but you're going to be getting out there. And if not, get out there. Go out there. Do it. I think I've answered everybody's question in the chat. I could stay on. I'm going to keep staying on a little while longer. I always try and stay on for at least an hour. So if you're in the chat and you haven't gotten your question answered yet, now's the time. Angelus, did you have a question? Or are you just chilling? I know that on my end, it will say a certain number of people in the chat, but I don't think it's right, because right now it says there's 2 people in the chat, and I think there might be more than that. So if you're out there and you haven't asked a question, put it in the chat box. Yes. What are you guys all doing today? Where are you guys at in the world? Where are you tuning in from? What's the weather like? Did I lose you guys? Are you still there? Sometimes I wonder about this. Okay. Okay. I will stay on for an hour to see if anybody else comes through. Anybody else has any questions for the chat? Otherwise, we will chill. We'll chill. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, our love life could be in question. Venus retrograde, so a lot of signs are going to be reassessing their relationships, especially Virgo and Pisces, because today is the day of the lunar eclipse. I don't know how many of you guys saw the blood moon lunar eclipse. I've only seen pictures of the blood moon lunar eclipse. So that's going on. And then for the rest of the month is a retrograde, Venus retrograde, and Mercury retrograde towards the end of the month. So, yeah, you could be hearing from exes or people you haven't heard from in a while. You could be reevaluating relationships, reevaluating. That could happen this month. March is a month of a lot of astrological events happening. You guys out there, hello. Where you at? What are you guys getting into? We're just chilling out here, waiting for the next person to come into the chat. If you have a question, a desire to ask the tarot anything, go ahead and put it into the chat. I'll get a collective message. The Chariot. I love that. So we have the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like there is a crossroads. A lot of the collective could be at a crossroads right now. I don't know if you guys like fishing. I'm not really into fishing, but you could be at a crossroads right now, which direction to go in. Some of you guys, there could be a move ahead or a road trip as well. Feeling as stuck, trying to get out of a stuck place for some of you guys. With the 7 of Pentacles and the Chariot there, trying to come out of a stuck place. Could be financially, moving on from something. What else is coming in for the collective? Those of you coming into the chat, we are reading for the collective and I'm waiting for questions to come in. 7 of Wands. We have 2 7s, so I feel like there is a number 7 coming out For the collective here, feeling defensive. Oh, 777. Okay, so now there's a little bit of a relationship message coming in. Some of you guys are putting up boundaries with someone who is a time waster, somebody who was a wolf in sheep's clothing, and are moving on from that. This is like, I realize that there's someone that I can't trust. I'm putting my boundaries up. I wasted my time, and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm moving on from that. This is what I was saying before. This is that Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde energy of cutting out relationships and people that aren't aligned with you anymore. Yeah, cutting that out. Moving on from that. We are just doing a collective reading, waiting for someone to put their question in the chat here. Okay. Moving ahead, moving on, putting up boundaries, no longer allowing time wasters in. Certain people that you can't trust here. Look, we have the dinosaur, and then we have a coyote. Being mindful of the people we surround ourselves with. The Seven of Swords is like definitely being mindful of who we're surrounding ourselves with. We have 777. 777 is good luck for our finances. So some of us could be working on our finances right now, potentially having greater abundance and luck in that arena. Yes, manifesting. I feel like the thing is that when we cut out things that don't work for us, you know, sometimes this is workplace drama too. If it isn't that there was a relationship or people that you can't trust, potentially jobs that were wasting your energy or wasting your time, but there's some kind of manifestation here now, and it comes in after letting go of things that aren't meant to be in your life. That's when we have the manifestation. That's when we have the raise in your frequency and the changing in your frequency, dropping away of the old things here. That looks pretty good. Ace of Wands. Some of you guys could be journaling during this time. The reason that we journal, that we write things down, is because that's how we manifest things. Spells is actually just words. Like the word spelling means spelling and words. So the things that we say and the things that we write down end up being our manifestation, our prayers, our spells. They end up happening for us. That's why we have to be mindful of the words that we put out into the world, the thoughts that we put out, and the things that we write down. It's like spell casting. It's like making things happen. It's the manifestation. So some of you guys could be trying to do that right now, but because this is writing, I feel like it could be like writing or painting or new passion projects here, and following away with the bad, setting boundaries, and manifesting new things into your life. What else do we have for the collective? I appreciate you guys for coming out. I'm probably going to end the live at an hour unless someone has a burning desire, a question. Put it. Now's your time. If you haven't had your question answered yet, now's your time to put it in the chat. Okay, let's see. Oh, so things are moving forward slowly here. Things are moving slowly. I don't think I've missed anything. Manu, are you still there? Did you have a question? Okay. Things are moving slowly, but stay in a stable fashion with the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, one more minute and I will close the chat out. A lot of you guys are spending more time with family or people who actually care about you. For some of you guys, it's a good time to do that, to spend time with family or friends or people who you know care about you. And Justice, I like that. So things leveling out for us here. So this is that bit of that roller coaster of like taking the good with the bad, like the facts of life. Taking the good with the bad, knowing that to have good things in our lives, bring good things in, We have to set boundaries, and we have to let go of the things that are dragging us down a little bit there. But there is some manifestation coming in here now. And I said this before, be careful of your thoughts, because your thoughts turn into things. Your thoughts turn into action. And with the Eight of Swords here, be careful how you're talking to yourself, because, you know, what you think of yourself ends up coming true. Adriana says yin and yang. Okay, you guys, so we're at an hour, and I've rambled on for an hour now. I'm probably going to end the live, and I really appreciate all your questions, all your time, all your energy. Now is your chance, your last chance, to put your question in the chat. I probably won't be live for a few days, maybe a week. I probably won't be live again for a few days or a week. Thank you for sharing your energy as well. Yeah, so now's the last chance. If you're just coming into the chat, now is your last chance to put your question in the chat. Yeah, and I won't be live probably for another 3 or 4 days, potentially. So it's your last opportunity to get a question in. Okay, you guys, I'm going to end the live here. I hope that these readings elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. Thank you guys so much for coming out, for your likes, for your subscribes, and your energy. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. You as well, Miss Adriana. Bye.